So this is one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know how many times I fucking played this game.
Yeah, we played it a little bit before, but we didn't finish it, and I was playing.
Yeah, well now I'm going to show you how it's fucking done, okay? We're going to do a game, memorize all these controls. You ready? And go. Okay.
Got it. Triangles menu. That's what I got.
That's the important one. Why is this so loud? I feel like this game is old as fuck, and that's why they're just like, turn the gain all the way up on the game. On the PlayStation era, they're just like, make it loud. We don't give a shit. What is audio mixing? Don't care. So these are the stars. This is the first 10 hours of the game, is just wandering around the galaxy.
That's going to be a really long game.
Yeah.
You want to know a cool fact about space?
Sure.
We're like 10 seconds into this.
Yeah.
You want to know a cool science fact? All that, like those movies where like they're flying through like asteroid fields and shit like that, and they're like dodging asteroids left and right, like barely making it out, and people die. Even the most dense asteroid field that you've ever seen a photograph of or heard of, there's like miles in between each one of those.
Oh.
So like,
Wouldn't be nearly as exciting to fly through as it would be in the movies.
Yeah. You could probably even randomly pick any direction, fly that way, and there's 2 asteroid fields that you'd have to cross just to get out of our solar system and into like deep space. And the likelihood of you hitting anything, a planet, a galaxy, a black hole, an asteroid, is like near zero.
Shit.
Everything is so far apart.
My life is a lie. Been lied to since I watched Star Wars the first time.
Yeah, I was going to say, but Star Wars lied to you when you were a child.
Fucking Star Wars. I thought it was the pinnacle of truth.
I mean, I could see how you would think that.
Here we go. We're hopping up. For some reason, we're riding on top of the train instead of in the train.
Well, we're drifters.
I mean, sort of. We are a group called Avalanche, which we're trying to save the planet from a company called Shinra. And other people, Shinra label us as eco-terrorists, so drifters, eco-terrorists, basically the same thing.
Is that big dude talking?
Yeah, that's Barrett. Oh, I actually have to move.
Yeah.
That guy had a potion.
That's your cue, Josh.
I just looted this corpse, and he had a potion.
Oh, nice.
Oh. We've got some other Lego men that are coming to fight us. Here's our first battle, and in true Final Fantasy fashion...
Wow. You know, I guess it's really true that that whatever you name your child, they're likely to become that thing. This dude's name is Ex-Soldier. And man, he's like right on target.
Pretty perfect.
Although it probably would have been safer to name him Baker or something.
Yeah, Steven. So given that this is the 7th game in the series, after our first battle, we're level 7. It's meta.
If you say so. Is that what meta means?
Yes. No. I don't know.
Can you like...
We can't talk to any of these characters yet.
Can you good game people?
Can you good game people?
Yeah, like smack them on the ass.
Nope, that was not a feature in this game. Yet. Speaking of Star Wars, we've got a Biggs and a Wedge character, which is a nod to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Should we read these?
Yeah.
Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche.
Soldier? Aren't they the enemy?
That's you.
What's he doing with us, Avalanche?
It's the same person.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Jesse.
Oh. What's he doing with us, Avalanche? In Avalanche. I can read.
He was in Soldier, Jesse. You fucking moron. But he quit and is with us now. Duh. I didn't catch your name. We're just going to go with the standard name. He's Cloud.
Cloud.
Cloud Strife. Select. Cloud. They call me Cloud. Cloud, eh?
First
I'm...
and last name.
Yeah. Cloud squared. I don't care what your names are. Once the job's over, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
All right, you do Barrett.
The hell you all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you.
We're Barrett. Or he's Barrett, I guess.
I'm channeling Mr. T for this man. Press the directional buttons while pressing run.
Mr. T looking for work. Did you ever see that? The Saturday Night Live. It was like the cartoon sketches where it was Mr. T looking for work.
Oh, I've heard about it. I may have seen it, but I don't remember it.
What's over here? Nothing. It's kind of trippy to get used to because it's all fixed angles.
Uh-huh.
So like, and because it's like kind of off center, the sticks don't quite go in the direction you expect them to all the time.
Yeah. Fucking early console games.
Right.
Or I guess mid-console games.
Is it PlayStation 1? It's pretty... it's not super early, but...
Yeah, I just imagine... I said early, and I just imagine everyone would be like, Atari? Is that a Displacer Beast?
It basically looks like it, yeah. It's just a hound. Alright, we get some stuff. Intruder.
Intruder.
Now intruder, but in Japanese. Let's go through here. Oh, we're at the bridge.
That looks very much like Star Wars, where like Obi-Wan's like walking around that little circular thing.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. It's like a pit.
I'll secure our escape passage. You concentrate on the mission, Cloud. Geez, we're really gonna blow up this huge furnace? That'll be something to see. Alright, see you later, bro. So yeah, that's what we're doing here, is blowing up this reactor.
Cool.
And the reactors are owned by Shinra, the company that's basically the embodiment of all evil in this world.
Okay. So like they're the embodiment of all the evil in the world?
They are one of the largest embodiments of evil in the world.
Eradicate Shinra, eradicate evil.
Yeah, they're basically like they're the embodiment of the idea that you should be able to use up the planet's resources for whatever you feel like, as long as it makes you money.
Oh.
Or if it makes you stronger. That's
so
kind of what they are.
They're the US.
Yeah.
Yo, this your first time in a reactor?
No. After all, I did work for Shinra, you know.
The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines.
I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it.
All right, you come with me from now on.
Oh, he's inside of me. Okay. Code deciphered. And we're in. Think how many of our people risk their lives just for this code. Okay.
Code deciphered. Yeah! Jesse's just real excited about everything.
Yeah. I'm so excited to press the button over there. All right. And try to, like, as much as you can, just try to keep this in mind, because when we play the remake, all of this gets fleshed out times like a million.
Yeah.
more than it currently is.
I imagine, yeah.
So you'll see all of this area, these characters and everything. They're voiced. They have way more like personality quirks than they have here. They're not built out of Legos anymore.
I was just thinking. I was going to mention like how it looks like we're playing a Lego game.
Yeah, they look like they're Lego people. They're made of about 7 polygons apiece.
Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life. Then that'll be that.
What happened to Mr. T?
Yeah, I got tired of it.
It's not my problem.
Yeah. The planet's dying, Cloud.
The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo guards come.
You just gave me my new voice for him.
I'm gonna get back inside you with anger. All right, and on we go.
I actually do kind of like this like the backgrounds and stuff. Like they kind of look a little low poly, but also like matte painting ish. It kind of reminds me of Oddworld a little bit.
Yeah, they're like all they're all pre-rendered.
Yeah, it's very like early console.
That was their way of making everything look decent in the world while not taking up too much space and making it too difficult to render. Everything's flat technically, but
yeah, exactly.
It's all pre-rendered and it looks pretty decent. Like, I mean, the gameplay is old as hell and like the character models, the graphics aren't that great, but like it's very clear what everything is, and you can tell like a lot of the games, old games, PS1 games where everything is rendered in engine can be difficult to read, or it just looks like very monotonous environments, whereas this is very detailed.
Yeah.
Very easy to read.
Yeah, it was a real smart move to like go with this like pre-rendered 2D.
Right. 2D.
Press X in front of a ladder to grab onto it. Then use the directional buttons to climb up and down.
Did you see me press X? Well, look, we got an item. We got another potion. Oh, yeah, you already said that. Sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Press X. Hey, where you going?
Press X. Oh, shit. He's gone.
Press X.
How's my health looking? Oh, I'm fine. Okay. I didn't have to press X. That one did it automatically. Game is already broken. Or I've been lied to. Here's a save point, and we can save here. Let's make a new save.
Are you sure you want to save? You really want to do that?
I guess not. I'll just die. It's fine. Look at this goofy looking dude.
Cool.
Oh, don't attack your own guy.
Are some of these opponents still... Did they keep kind of the same idea for these opponents, but they just like updated the...
100%. You're gonna... Yeah. I mean, it makes me so happy what they did. Like, they took all of the original enemies from the game, and maybe not every single one of them, but a lot of these iconic ones that you recognize from playing the game, like this giant walking machine with the triangle feet are definitely in it.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause I was just thinking like, oh, that's really cool. I would love to see an updated version of that.
And there's some really fucking bizarre enemies in this game. Like, just really like... What the fuck were they on when they designed this thing? And they all show up again. You get to see them in full, like, 4K, 2K, whatever glory. They're still just as fucking weird as they are in this game.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. They used as much as they could, because they really take maybe the first 10 hours of this game and expand it into like a 40 or 50 hour game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wasn't this like the biggest one that they made, like the most popular one? I mean, I know there's a lot of debate among like which was the best Final Fantasy.
It's definitely one of the top ones for the most popular. Oh, we just got Materia. I think Final Fantasy X was also like, I think 10 was the most popular one in Japan. Or 6 is also super popular, but 7 is one of the most popular, if not the most popular.
Yeah, 7 was the one that I heard about most often, at least. So I don't know if that's just based on average or if that was just the people that I hung out with like that one more. But
well, I don't think I can actually put on materia yet. But the way the spell casting works in the game, or the way you gain abilities, are you find these little orbs on the ground, and each orb has like a set of spells. Like you can find a fire orb, or an ice orb, or a restoration orb, and all of them, they start with like a basic level spell, and then as you gain more experience, they level up, and you get more levels until they get like all the way to as high as they can go, and then they produce another one that starts off at level 0.
Cool. Oh, that's me. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb.
Shouldn't you do it?
Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing.
All right, you're fancy now. Fine, I'll do it. But not before I have a mental breakdown. Watch out.
Watch out.
This isn't just a reactor.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up.
Yeah, sorry.
Stroke that pipe.
That's how you set a bomb. Just rub the pipe.
Heads up, here it comes.
All right, we got our first boss of the game.
Ooh.
The Scorpion Sentinel. And even this thing makes its way into and not only do they use the same like enemies and the same bosses, but like they use the same attacks and everything. Like
Nice.
the first boss in the remake has all these same attacks. Barret has a limit break. After you do enough damage or take enough damage, you eventually get like a super attack that you can use.
I wonder if like...
Oh, I have Bolt. This guy's weak to lightning, so we're gonna hit him with Bolt.
Nice. They're like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like... if they kept everything based so closely on the original for like fans' sake, or if the developers were just like, no, this game's perfect, there's no reason to mess with it. Like if they were just so sure of themselves.
Well, there is still a fair amount that's changed. Like, you'll see when we get to it. I don't want to ruin too much of it, but there's quite a bit that has changed in comparison to the original. So much so that it's divided a lot of fans. Okay, so it says attack while its tail's up. That's actually a mistranslation. It's supposed to be don't attack when its tail's up, so we're going to wait for it to put its tail back down. Everyone who played this as a kid always attacked because Cloud says attack when its tail's up or else it'll counterattack. But you don't want to do that. If you attack when its tail's up, it will counterattack and it hits you with a mega laser and do a bunch of damage. So we just ignore that until the tail goes back down.
Okay.
And now we can attack. Yeah, the game from the very beginning is like attack when the tail's up, and as soon as you attack when the tail's up, it's like, why am I dead?
Yeah, they couldn't have saved that for like one of the later bosses.
Yeah.
Mistranslation happens at the top of the game.
At the very beginning. It's like, now you know what you're in for.
I wonder what it feels like to hit a machine that large with a sword that big.
It must feel pretty good because Cloud seems to like it.
He must have zero feeling in his hands.
And we won. So this game is not particularly difficult. I actually used to make it through when I was a kid. I'd make it through the game using almost purely physical attacks. I didn't use much in the way of magic. This is this is the new gun for Barret, a new weapon that we can use.
Cool.
Yeah, the game's not super difficult because I would just go through using physical attacks, which is like a lot of things have different weaknesses, and you can exploit those weaknesses to make them go down faster. I would never do that. I was just like, I'm going to hit everything with physical attacks, and it works out as long as you like stay leveled up and don't fall behind. But in the remake, you definitely cannot do that. They changed up the battle system and made it 100% better, in my opinion. But if you hit things with basic attacks, you die very quickly.
Okay.
Or if only basic attacks, I should say.
Right, yeah. The time and place, but not exclusive.
Yeah. So we have 10 minutes to detonation, which is kind of a silly long amount of time.
Yeah, I was like, we didn't get very far from the train station, if that's where we're headed back to. Cool. Super cool.
These guys are really flexible. Like, you can stay in that stance for a long time.
Yeah, that's... Horse stance is not easy.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He's like, please kill me so I don't have to stand like this anymore. Oh, I forgot to equip... We should equip that gun for Bear real quick.
Equip.
We'll boost up his attack. And it technically gives him more materia slots, but I don't think I can... Yeah, I think materia is normally here and I have to learn how to use it first before I can do that. Let's save again real quick, because why not? Just in case I somehow fuck up and don't make it out of here in 10 minutes, which is next to impossible. If you make it out of here with anything less than like 5 or 6 minutes left on the clock, then you've seriously fucked up.
You can go and like use the restroom, make a sandwich, come back.
Seriously, you can. Like, it takes no time to get out of here. You hit a couple of random battles, but that's about it. Of course, there are 15 enemies this time. Don't shoot me with icicles or whatever the fuck that is.
What happened to the music? Did it just decide to stop playing?
I think that was a choice for this point in the game because the timer is counting down. They just chose to make it, I don't know, make it more tense with the lack of music or something.
Huh.
Not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure there's not normally music here anyway.
I mean, I maybe I kind of get that if like they gave you 2 minutes to get out.
Yeah, and at least there should be like a beeping for like the countdown or something. But it's kind of weird just to have it be completely silent. Yeah. You all right?
Or maybe some like, my leg got stuck.
My leg.
Or some like slow rise.
Slow ride. Take it easy. Isn't that not what you meant?
Sorry. No. Yeah, they just like, they play that song and then just slowly increase the volume of it every time. It's like, is that slow ride?
Slow ride? Is this getting louder?
Do I hear, is that the Allman Brothers? I don't know who sings that song.
It's Fog something, but I always want to say Foghorn Leghorn, and that's not right.
I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it either.
Let's see.
Fog Hat, maybe?
Yep. Fog Hat.
Yeah. Alright, we're deciphering the codes.
Didn't we already do that?
Yeah, but now we have to decipher them in the other direction. You gotta put them in backwards. Or something. I don't know.
Something. Put them in upside down.
Right. Stand on your head. Ow.
Bitch.
You just lasered me for 8. God, fucking
Say
attack.
8.
I don't know why
Say 8.
that attack takes forever.
You are doing so much more damage than they are doing.
Oh yeah, for sure. But there's half the time there's like 10 of them and 2 of me.
Well, I guess that's
true. Alright, cutscene time. Jesse, stop falling down.
Fuck.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, they did not make it out of that explosion.
And the Death Star is destroyed. So this is the pizza that we live on. It's called Midgar. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer.
Yeah. dot, dot, dot.
Ellipsis.
Okay. Now everyone get back. Doink, 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 doink.
He's
Jeez,
blowing
dude.
everything up.
I hope that was only in one direction.
Yep.
Jesse casts fireball.
Seems like Jessie uses way too much explosive for every bomb that she builds.
What the fuck was that dude doing? Was he like fanning a fart?
Yeah, he's rubbing his ass because he was on fire.
Oh.
But you have to use your imagination because they're Lego people.
Alright, now let's get out of here. Renda's vows at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. I know it's rendezvous, I just...
That's not how you pronounce that. H-A.
If it's about your money, wait till we get back.
Fine. I'm gonna go back in the flames. Nope, can't go in. Okay.
Yes. Wasn't this game on 2 discs?
This game was on 4 discs.
What the fuck? How long is this game? 2
Uh,
hours.
yeah, we're almost done. I want to say it's like... if you do like everything, it's still only like 60 or 70 hours. I could be wrong though.
Okay.
For it doesn't take super long for an RPG. Excuse me. What happened? Nothing. Hey. You better get out of here. So usually when there's dialogue choices like this, it does affect something later on in the game. So the problem is that they're pretty ambiguous as to like what your answers are actually doing or like what the intent of the answer is. So it's more clear, or at least the game kind of relishes the fact that the choices are unclear in the remake. Like it's like it recognizes that the choices are unclear, and the things that it makes change are also like it goes along with that. I know it's kind of a very not a very descriptive way of saying it, but you'll see.
Right.
Don't see many flowers around here because we live in a giant cyber techno-punk city. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only $1. I'll buy one. Oh, thank you. Here you are. All right, see you later. I guess we're done talking. All right. So this whole section of the city is like pretty fucked up from that blast.
Yeah. No, I'd imagine that was a fucked up thing you guys did.
It was pretty fucked up.
That flower girl reminded me of like when in Greece, when you're in like really like highly populated areas for tourists and stuff like that. There's a bunch of people selling flowers just on the side of the roads and stuff, like in walkways and stuff. And like some lady was trying to sell me a rose to give to Jen at one of the tables when we were eating, and like the manager of the restaurant came out, started like bitching this girl out. Like apparently
shit.
like the restaurant owners just fucking hate those people.
Probably because they're bothering their patrons.
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely, but like I've never seen someone so like rude about it. When the lady was so nice, like afterwards, like he walked off and was like, "Ah, fuck, get the fuck out of here," waving his arms and shit, and then like walked away, and she was like shaking her head like, "Can't believe he was so mad." And I was like, I'll buy one, come here. Like I got change. It's only like €1.
Oh, nice. Just what the hell's going on? All right, see you later. Let's pick up this item. We got another potion.
Is that Jesse?
No, it's just a random dude.
Wonder what is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy just lasts forever. Mako is the planet's life source. Yet is in sight. Ah!
Protectors of the planet, Avalanche. That's us. We're Avalanche.
I can see the end. It's coming. We're all gonna die.
And this game, obviously, there's only so much that they can do with like the graphics and what's appearing on screen. So far, we've come out of like the exploded tunnel into the sector, and we've run into 3 people total so far, and there's nobody on the screen. Oh wait, we got some soldiers. Okay, here we go. So we can either fight them or we can run away. Oh nope, I didn't realize that it forces you into the fight if you don't choose it fast enough. Right, I guess we'll fight them.
Machine gun.
Stop machine gunning me. This guy's brought guns to a sword fight.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Obviously, swords greater than guns.
Well, when your
potion.
sword can literally shield your entire body, it's probably a fair assessment. Fight them. You fight
Alright.
all 5?
3 at a time, I think. Ow. Yeah, and Cloud does have one of the most iconic weapons, I think, in video game history, the Buster Sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking about that sword, actually, and just like, kind of going through a train of thought in my head of like, what were they thinking when they gave him a sword like that? It's like, and then thinking about how funny it is actually that people complain about how unrealistic the sword is when the game is called Final Fantasy.
Right, like I guess it's fine that the guy can have a gun grafted onto his arm. That's perfectly fine, but this guy has a big sword? No way.
Well, and even still, it doesn't matter. Like, this is a fantasy game.
Exactly.
Like, there's no reason.
Nothing about it is realistic.
Exactly.
We got a limit break. Let's braver this guy.
Like, whose hair looks like that?
Everyone who lives in an anime.
Exactly.
It's got anime hair.
Like, you're gonna complain about the sword, but not the hair?
Right.
Do-do-do-do.
I got potions coming out my ass.
What the fuck?
Oh man, we're surrounded. What are we gonna do? I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling. Get him. No, I'm just gonna hop on this train. No big deal.
He's like cartooned up against the wall.
He just slams into the concrete.